Some historic works of art go on the auction block tonight, all of them Canadian and all expected to fetch a fortune. Here's Deb with tonight's insight. Deb.
Well, Chris, it's being called a superb collection of paintings, including some works from the Group of Seven. And never mind that recession or the debt crisis in Europe, the Heffel auction house expects that this is going to be one of the top grossing auctions of Canadian art ever.
From Carr to Hughes, Lismer to Reed, the names signed on the pieces at Vancouver's Heffel Art Auction House read like a who's who of Canada's great masters.
We're always excited before a sale that's of really great quality. Lauren Harris, for example, is one of the most important artists this country produced, and you know, could easily be argued that he's one of the most important North American painters of the 20th century.
Apparently, beer isn't alone in its title as being recession-proof. Fine art sales haven't been hurt by a tough economy. A conservative estimate says the 222 pieces will bring in $15 million, but that figure could go much higher.
The $20 million sale, for example, the pre-sale estimate was 11 to 15 million, and this pre-sale estimate is 12 to 15 million, so we tend to keep our estimates on the conservative side.
This canvas could go for $2.5 million or more.
An Arctic canvas by Lauren Harris is one of the rarest treasures in Canadian art. He only took one trip to the Arctic in 1930 on the Beothuk, and it's just a very important. Most Arctic canvases are in museums.
And Heffel officials say they haven't had an Arthur Lismer of this quality for sale since 1987.
I'm almost speechless, really, to being here, so yeah, it's been quite a visit.
It does my soul good to look at lovely art.
It really does feel exciting to be someone who's interested in Canadian art and to be among such masterpieces, really.
The paddles are in the air tonight in Vancouver, and bids are coming in fast and furious over the phone lines. The record for Canadian art at auction sits at just over $23 million, set in 2007. Already this evening, records have been broken for individual artists.
$575,000 last time. Yours, sir, $575,000.
When the gavel comes down on the last bid tonight, it's likely another record will be set.
I'm pleased to announce that's a new auction record
for the most lucrative auction in Canadian art history.
And a couple of footnotes. When Robin first arrived at the Heffel auction house today, comedian Steve Martin was there checking out the paintings. He is in town to shoot a movie, and he's apparently quite a collector of fine art, though it should be noted that Canadian art isn't widely collected outside of this country. And for the record, here are the country's top-selling artists of all time, most of them from the Group of Seven. At number 5, BC's own Emily Carr, with total sales of $32 million. Number 4, A.Y. Jackson with sales of $33 million. Number 3, Tom Thompson at $34 million. Number 2, Jean-Paul Riopel at $67 million. And number 1 is Lauren Stewart Harris with total sales of $71 million. Chris, that's a lot of money.
And that's a lot of talent on one list, too.
Absolutely.
All right,
Beautiful
thanks very much, Deb.
Okay.